It really is an honor to meet you.
It's such an honor to meet you too.
We can fangirl on each other later. Elza, that was just a small sample of your intense portrayal, and there are just so many ways so many different ways to project the character of Salome. And would you just tell us a little bit about how you are portraying her in this production by Klaus Guth?
I think it's not really about how I'm portraying her versus how I'm finding my feet within this world. I think the magic of wigs, makeup, and costume is very important, especially in a production like this. So, and as I'm only one, I'm not the only Salome on stage, right? There's 6 mini versions of me, so I'm one of 7. So I try and find my cues and my information by how we're all dressed and how we communicate with each other on stage.
This is a riveting one-act opera that, well, does revolve around the, I guess, many Salomes that are existing in this particular production. What do you do to prepare yourself for such an intense experience?
You show up prepared. And you just show up with an open mind. And I see myself as sort of like a molding putty. So I'm in the director's hands and he does with me what he wants. And then I find my feet and I start to experiment and I make sure I'm properly hydrated, properly nourished. I think for a role like Salome, it's a tour de force. And once you start, you don't stop. So it's important to be treating your body like that of an athlete so that you don't run out of steam. It's really, I think it's stamina game.
I have to say, Salome, well, I think it's my favorite opera, and it was a complete scandal when it was premiered in 1905 in Dresden. Do you think that this opera still has the power to shock us in 2025?
Yes, 100%, especially in this particular production. Because during the dance, we really we catch a glimpse of how this girl was groomed, how she, it's all up for interpretation, but how abuse takes place and how that affects the mind of a vulnerable thing, a person, any entity, and how that leads to a 16-year-old girl asking for the head of a man that she then proceeds to kiss and fantasize about. I mean, it's all so perverse, but we're all born innocent and we're made into monsters. Not that she's a monster, but you know what I mean. So I think it's quite shocking.
Yes. Well, Elza, I know that Salome is going to be a total thrill and intense experience for everyone in the audience when it's seen in the movie theater in May 17th. And thank you so much for coming to speak with me today.
Thank you for
and I
having
also
me.
wish you luck
Thank
for
you.
the opening premiere on Tuesday.
And to you for Anthony and Cleopatra.
Thank you.